So let's dive into the second type of search, which is getting search volume for a list of keywords or group them into add groups. So before you can do this, you obviously need to have a list of keywords to either enter here, or you can also upload them here. So as you can see, you have to not just enter the keywords, but if you want to specify a specific match type, then you'll add the punctuation. So broad match is obviously going to be nothing surrounding it. Phrase match will have quotations surrounding it, and exact match will have brackets surrounding these. And just to repeat myself here, if you don't know what the differences between the three are, basically broad match, if you say something like, in this example, New York hotels, if the word New York shows up or hotel shows up, then it'll pull that keyword in. So it's very, very, very broad. If you want to focus in on just New York hotels, whereas it says something like New York or Manhattan, New York hotels, then it'll grab that keyword phrase in. So any time that, even though there's words surrounding it, as long as it says New York hotels in the keyword phrase, it's going to pull that keyword phrase in. Now, exact match is going to be exact. So if you have New York hotels, it's only going to look for keywords that have those in within the brackets, as you can see here. So that's mainly what the difference is. So let's go ahead and grab the list of keywords that we created previously. And if I go and look for it here, remember I have the Excel spreadsheet. So these are the keywords here. You can upload it by file if you want to. But in this case, because I'm dealing with such a small amount of keywords, I'm going to simply plop these into here. Now, remember, right now, these are defined as broad match keywords. In order to create exact match keywords, I would need to do something like bracket. And then if I want to do phrase match, I'm going to have to do it again. And then, of course, if I want broad match, I will have to do it like this. So there are 3 different variations that you will need to do depending on what you want to target. Now, generally speaking, I like to target exact match or phrase match because they are very, very specific. And then that way I can really target somebody in that specific mindset. If I do something too broad, I really don't know what kind of dog obedience training they're looking for. So I can narrow it down. Let's say this was one of the keywords that I wanted. I could do exact match and phrase match. Now, there are tools out there. I'm sure you could find some on the internet that will speed this process up for you, but I just want to show you the manual way so that you have an idea of what you need to do. So let's say, for example, I want to do dog training classes. So I have exact match here, I have phrase match here, and of course I've got broad match here. So let's say we want to just stay with these keywords. Once you have entered your keywords in, you have targeting. So you can specify the location, the country. It doesn't have to be United States, it can be any country. Google or Google and search partners, and of course negative keywords. So in this case, I'm going to remove that. I don't really need any negative keywords, and you can specify the date range as well. And we'll click on Get Search Volume. So if I scroll over to the right here, you can actually see the keywords were entered here. As the keywords as a whole, if I use all of the keywords, you can see the monthly searches are about 36,000 to 40,000 monthly searches. We can see the mobile trends. It looks like about a third using is mobile. And we can say breakdown by device. So it's about half and half. And then breakdown by location. So as you can see, it's very similar to the first type of search, but in this case, it's just a faster way of just simply entering the keywords that you already have and then going from that point and beyond.